So I've been married for 3 years now, and family is definitely a real important thing to me. And as a new father, I have a 9-month-old daughter. I want to be around with her as much as I can and spend time as she's growing up. So definitely when the urge to go back to school came about, I had to talk to my wife and had to get her buy-in, because if I didn't have that, it would have been real difficult. And thankfully, she's been just wonderfully supportive. As a practicing Catholic, I felt that it was good to have that impact in education, and Georgetown definitely has that. We discuss things that are relevant to IT and to moral decisions that come up, but it's not too heavy-handed. It's practical, it's applicable. It's nice that it has a well-rounded blend of technical skills, but also some of the soft skills. In 4 years of college, I never took a marketing class or a finance class or anything in the School of Business. So the fact that this program has those in spades and mandates it and basically ensures that you're going to get a well-rounded education helps me as an IT professional. It gives me an edge over the people who just can code or just know finance or just know a particular thing about technology. I can bring that well-rounded approach to any employer.
Prior to Archstone, I had no business or real estate experience, and working in development is very specialized. There are certain skills that you just have to have. You have to be able to do a financial analysis and not just do it, but understand the reasoning behind it and why it's done. I was lacking those skills, and when I went back to the development team as an analyst, I just really felt like I was kind of behind the curve. And I just felt like I needed to take the initiative and go out there and get the knowledge and get the skills. I like to be ever evolving. So I've said to myself before, do you really need this? Do you need the degree, or do you just need to take classes? And I've told myself, keep going, finish this. And every time I take another class, I get so much more out of it than I even anticipated. Coming home to the dogs are amazing. No matter how long your day was, or if you hit traffic on the way home, they always bring a smile to my face when I walk in the front door. It's really hard to put into words, sort of the meaning of marriage. He picks me up when I'm feeling down. He surprises me at work with flowers and makes me feel special. Having him is an extreme support for me.
Quite frankly, I love people, and I think one of the things that I like so much about Georgetown are the relationships that I've been able to form there. And I think some people would think that a master's in the professional studies program would really be rather anonymous, but it doesn't have to be that way. And if you put in the effort, people are so about connections at Georgetown. So many of my professors have gone out of their way to connect me with people that they know, and it's been absolutely amazing. I have to admit that when I first applied to Georgetown that I was a little bit nervous. Was working full-time and going to school part-time, 2 classes, going to be too much for me? The public relations program has great flexibility. Only 2 out of the 10 classes are actually mandatory. The rest are electives. So I'm able to really build a schedule that accommodates my life, that accommodates the travel that I do for work, that accommodates my social life. And the other thing, again, at Georgetown that really set it apart was this focus on understanding communication can be used for the greater good. Here I am at a small but mighty nonprofit, and I want the communication skills to do good within my organization. And Georgetown University had the exact program, the exact classes, extracurricular activities, resources, everything for someone who wants to work in nonprofit communication specifically.
To be completely honest, I feel like, education has to be a lifestyle. If you want to be successful and remain successful, you always have to keep challenging yourself. There's always new information out there. There's always a new way of doing things. So you have to live it.
You need to constantly be learning. And that can come in a lot of different ways. It can come from training, it can come from self-teaching, it can come from reading books, and it can come from formalized education like this.
I learned so much as a result of going to Georgetown, but that combined with the things that I was already doing was really what was so powerful about it. That it wasn't Georgetown alone, but that it was the things that I was doing on the job and in other parts of my life that made it such a powerful combination of experiences.